Good morning, Twitch and YouTube. Welcome to the home of the Ghost Owl, continuing our long streaming sessions, playing the First Descendant, playing the crap out the First Descendant. And do you know what? I have a confession to make. And the confession is, we spent money on the game. Why did we do that? Because it's content. I want to show you guys all the different Descendants. And we even purchased an Ultimate Descendant. But again, because I want to show you guys, I've played Ajax to crap. I'm kind of maining Ajax right now. So I bought the Ultimate Ajax so we can take a look at what the differences are between regular Ajax, Ultimate Ajax. But we do now have all the Descendants. I have done a quick test. We did like one special defense op with Lepic, who we've got now. And you can see here's Lepic. So we've done one special op with him, and we are currently going to speed level all the different Descendants up to 40. At the same time, it's going to gain us weapon proficiency. We're going to learn about their abilities and everything else. So Lepic is the first one we're doing. So without further ado, we're going to jump into another thing. So another defense mission. We do need to give him some Descendant modules. So we've given him increased HP, shield, polygenic antibody. What we need to do is we need to boost his skills. Anything we can do to give him, there you go, skill cooldown, that's going to be key. In fact, we've got one here that's nimble fingers. That can go down to 4. Skill cost, that's probably not a bad one. 6, yeah, we could do that. Skill power modifier, that could be quite nice as well. So let's have a bit of that. I might get rid of the polygenic antibody right now. Let's give him strong mentality to reduce that skill cost. And we've got 5 points left. Is there anything we can do for 5? We can give him, let's give him dual claw for now. Anything for 5 points? No. Skill cost and skill power modifier. Skill duration. The thing I found with him is what I really like is his grenade. When rolling, no. It's a sub attack. Huh, not a lot around for 4 or 5. Energy collection. MP recovery. Ooh, I like that. Skill, speed, and range increase modifier. I like the MP recovery, though, because I can see myself using the grenades quite a lot. So let's go with a bit of that. And that'll just get us going. Additional module settings. Oh, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Right, and the beam weapon. We're using a beam weapon so that we can improve the proficiency with the weapon. So we'll just put some weapon charge on there. Yeah, rounds per mag. Reload time. Fire rate. Crit. And that looks good. And then, oh, these should have all of the stuff left on them from when we were using it on Ajax. Cool. Right, we're ready to go. I'm not a big fan of the beam weapons for these defense missions, have to say, but having the beam weapon there is going to automatically give me proficiency, right, in that weapon type. So we might as well level proficiencies while we're leveling the character. That's why we're using the heavy machine gun and the hand cannon right now, just leveling those proficiencies. Alright, so he's going at the top. I'm not sure where pick and throw's going. So I might stay in the middle here. Or maybe not. Maybe she's going to stay in the middle. And I'll stay over here. Or pick and throw's just late joining the mission. No, she's going to run over there as well. Of course. Of course! Why wouldn't you run where there's only one ship? Good job. Okay, here we go.
Casualties are mounting. Oh, what a disaster.
And what I found is definitely no need to rush with the special abilities. The grenade is the best one, without a doubt, for me in this scenario. The gravity well grenade thing is not bad. No one's covering the mid, so I don't know. He kind of covering the mid. I'm not quite sure what he's doing, actually. Pick and throw wants to cover the whole map, so maybe I should just let him. Maybe I should just do nothing and let him do it all in his own. Wave cleared. Okay. Do with some white ammo though. Oh, there's some. There was some hidden in. It was hidden in the grass, ladies and gentlemen. Hidden in the grass. Bunny doing the thing up there. UCXMP for what? How you doing? Thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. Hope I'm worth it. Just started streaming. We're back playing the First Descendant, and I hope you enjoy it.
A recon corps spotted enemy reinforcements.
Currently got 3 characters at level 40. Ajax, Freyna, Bunny, all at level 40. And we're now speed leveling Lepic to 40. Can you play with me? Well, right now, we're just speed leveling rather than doing anything else. So, and I do like to play with groups of people, but I tend not to do that on the stream. It does tend to slow the stream down. So, appreciate you stopping by and feel free to watch. And maybe in a different time we can certainly do a group together. But right now, during the stream, I prefer not to. Hope you understand. Level 16. Cool, no worries. Well, thank you for stopping by. Much appreciated. We've cleared the map all the way to Hygos as well, in the story up to Hygos. So that's done. We have all the Descendants, and we have the Ultimate Ajax as well. But we're currently speed leveling all the different Descendants now up to 40. And while we're speed leveling ourselves, we're also speed leveling the proficiencies we get, and of course it helps our mastery a little bit as well. Have you got any legendary weapons? Yeah, I'm using 2 right now. I'm using the legendary Albion cavalry gun and the Nesiestra's devotion hand cannon. Mainly because that works really well for my Ajax build. I tend to main Ajax, but what I really need to do with these is I need to build the proficiencies for these weapons. That's why I'm mainly using that on Lepic. I would probably prefer to use an assault rifle or submachine gun. So, to be honest, the Albion's cavalry, the heavy machine gun and the hand cannon, I got them both just by playing through the story, doing missions. I got a few bits from farming Colossus, because you get your amorphous material. Just kill the Colossus to open your amorphous material, and you can get bits from there as well. But yeah, pretty much just from playing through the game. Playing through the game, I got those. Yeah. I mean, before you start farming for anything anyway, I would just recommend play the game all the way through. I'm only doing this for content. In reality, if I was not doing content, I would pick one Descendant, and I would take that Descendant all the way through to the end of normal mode. Complete all the story in normal mode, so up to Fortress, finish Fortress, get the max level gear you can, have killed all the Colossus, and then farm for the bits you want from then, because you're just going to keep upgrading stuff otherwise, right? So even if you get these legendary weapons, that's great, but you're going to have to keep spending your resources to upgrade them. And play in the normal story mode, and even for the Colossus, it's not needed. So I'm just doing it for proficiency right now, but that's what I would do. I would get to the end, get the best gear you can, because when you got better gear, it will make farming so much faster. That's the thing. Like, if I had better gear, you can take these defense missions all the way to the end and get better loot drops. And with the farming, you want to take out the stuff as quickly as possible. Like yesterday when I was playing Ajax, we were taking out, you know, Gravewalker in like less than a minute. Like literally, Gravewalker spawns and less than a minute he's dead. So that makes it a very quick farm. So yeah, like I said, I'm only doing these defense missions to speed level. If you want to level your character, I mean, I definitely recommend, like, if your character's not 40, you know, the level's not a massive deal, right? But it does give you some additional stats. So I would say get into a defense mission. It's the quickest way to speed level. Speed level to 40, that's not a bad thing to do. It also, say, helps your weapon proficiency and stuff like that. And you get a bit of loot from it, right? You get some amorphous material, you get plenty of coins for it, all that sort of thing. And I prefer the Kingston defense mission. Main reason is it's a lot less running around. It's basically just sit, defend one point, and it generally feels like the fastest way to level. So, yeah. Hope that helps. That's my experience of playing the game. I think I've played the game close to 30 hours now since it came out on release. So, yeah, we've done, nearly, actually, probably more than 30 hours, because we did, I think we've done 3 12-hour streams now. So, yeah, we were on to about 36 hours into the game.
Signals for multiple enemies. Good luck.
And unless you really want a Descendant, and the Descendants, to be honest, they're not that expensive to buy. I wouldn't buy any Descendants unless you're desperate for a Descendant. I would just grind them out. That's how I bought it for content, but to be honest, I would just grind the Descendants out. And, I mean, it's going to take a lot of grinding, so it comes down to how much time you've got. But in reality, grind the Descendants out and save yourself some money. Buy some cosmetics if you want. Because you're going to have to grind for materials, weapons, stuff anyway. There's a good chance that when you grind for your weapons, for your materials, there's a good chance you're going to end up with a whole bunch of stuff that you need for your Descendants anyway. So, yeah. And if you're playing with Ajax, Ajax is a really solid character. Just make sure you're boosting his health, boosting his defense. If you're doing the bosses, the Colossus, make sure you've got the right resistances and the right damage types to get the maximum damage, because his damage is quite low. And make sure you understand how the void mechanic works in terms of using his shields to get the bonuses. There you go, level 19. So yeah, I would say that's the main thing is with Ajax. And with Ajax, I like to use heavy machine gun.
Casualties are mounting. Oh, what a disaster.
I like to use the heavy machine gun and the marksman rifle and a hand cannon. So the other thing that you can use with is a scout rifle. So sometimes I will swap the hand cannon out for a scout rifle, but I always like to take a marksman rifle. Is probably what I use the most, followed by the heavy machine gun. And then the hand cannon or scout rifle, depending on what I'm doing. If I'm soloing, I actually quite like the scout rifle to help deal with enemies at range. And obviously reactor cores, just pick the ones that suit, but don't forget with reactor cores, you're looking for ones that are specific to non-attribute and tech skill specializations to get the maximum bonus. Because that's what he has. And of course, when it comes to the void cores, Ajax can do all the ones with the non-attribute. When you get the right module as well for your close combat attack, I like the dual claw on Ajax. So I wouldn't say that's the best on everyone, but on Ajax, the dual claw module is a good one.
A recon corps spotted enemy reinforcements.
But yeah, get health, defense, shield, tech specialist. I would say they're your priorities. Cool. There you go. Oh, there we go. Done. Man, I tell you, you don't get that shape stuff very much. So when you've got your amorphous material, and this caught me out, when you get your amorphous material, I kept thinking I need that 5% loot drop shape stuff to do the material. And the easiest way, go kill a Colossus. Go kill a Colossus and you can unlock all your amorphous material. Don't even worry about farming for that 5% drop shape stuff. Not worth it. And Colossus, you know, as you bring your gear up, Colossus are just they're pretty easy to kill. We killed Pyromaniac yesterday twice at the end of the stream. And he wasn't too bad once he learned the mechanics. The biggest thing with the Colossus is those resistances. So many people aren't bothering with the resistance and the fire and stuff, just catching them out. Particularly on Devourer. Get that toxic resistance up.
I didn't expect them to send a force of this size.
And with Ajax, because he's a bit slower, I like to get my resistance to basically double the recommended, or close to it. Well, we're ranked 21. Give me some white ammo, man. Ajax good solo. I don't think Ajax is great solo when you get to the higher levels, right? Particularly in the open world missions, he just doesn't have enough damage. I found I was just getting overwhelmed with enemies, particularly, you know, when you've got, what are they called? Is it the ones with the dual swords coming at you? They'll take your shield out in one hit. So I think, to be honest, I think S tier solo, while Bunny is squishy, her AoE is insane. So I guess it depends on what type of content you're doing, but I just don't think Ajax has the damage to run solo well. I really struggled running solo yesterday with Ajax in the White Knight Gulch. Up to there was not too bad, but White Knight Gulch, it was a struggle. Solo. If you watch my VOD from yesterday, you'll see me venting some frustration. You just couldn't. The problem is with Ajax is you end up getting overwhelmed with numbers, and then you die. But when you get your respawn, you end up. Oh my god. You end up respawning immediately overwhelmed all over again because the enemies are still alive. And Ajax, one of his big things, right, is his shields. But when you're dealing with a lot of enemies, it's his AoE abilities. And because his AoE abilities are a one-hit, unlike Bunny's, there's a number of mobs that turn off your skills. Right? So I was fighting mobs, and it was turning off my ability to use any of my skills. Whereas Bunny could activate her AoE skill and then run in to where the mob turns it off and would have killed it, right? So that was also a problem because I couldn't get shields up, I couldn't use any of my AoE stuff or anything. It was a problem. Come on, give me some white ammo. White ammo, please. White ammo. Yes, white ammo. Ooh, rubber banding. So yeah, Ajax is... I mean, in a group, Ajax is amazing, right? If you see anybody that has been knocked down, put the dome shield down, heal them up, and bring them back up and rescue them. That is so good. That is so good. Because the amount of times I have been helped up and then immediately died because of damage, whereas Ajax can bring them back up, but with the shield means they can survive long enough to get themselves sorted. So I really like Ajax in a group, and he's tanky enough that he can, you know, take the damage. So getting the aggro of mobs and stuff. Oh, we got leakers. He's on them. The other thing that Ajax can struggle to deal with is people with shields. Like, you've got to be able to use your ability to get past it. But to do that and stun them means you have to jump into the middle of the mobs. Whereas you look at someone like Lepic here, you just chuck a grenade in from range, and you blow them that way. Whereas Ajax, to stun people, he's got to get right up and close to them. If you're dealing with a lot of mobs and they've got shields, that can catch you out. That can catch you out. There we go. Man, I got coins again, and Dr. Purple doesn't want to keep going. Okay, fine. So two lots of coin. We're not short of gold. These defense missions, man. 50%. I should have more of that amorphous material. But gold coins, yeah, we got plenty of that. We got plenty of that. So you can see, proficiency-wise, massively pushing that. We need to get to 40 proficiency on all the weapons. Got some good mastery out of this as well. Mastery is going to be important as well. So let's come out of here. Go back in, because everyone's left. Cool. So we're at level 23. Just keep going. Speed leveling Lepic. There we go. See that shape stabilizer? You don't need it. Go kill Gravewalker. How are we doing? So, gold-wise, yeah, we got 5.2 million. We got 79,000 Keeper shards. So, that's pretty solid. Right. Where are you guys going to go this time? I think I'm going to stay in the same place. Man, I could do with some ammo. Man, look at the rubber banding. Holy crap. Are the servers under pressure, or was it just people loading in? I don't know. Let me guess. Bunny's going to go out there. Yep.
The Vulgus have targeted a nearby Albion Kuiper storage facility.
No one going at the top? No, clearly not. So, man, I don't like fighting at the top here. Not with this character. With Bunny, it's great. Even with Freyna, it was actually pretty good fighting up here. But oh shit, I got the wrong weapon attached. Don't use the beam weapon. It sucks. Beam weapons are good for bosses, not for these AoE fights. Right, ammo.